Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good here. So we got a huge box showing up here. I think it's some tractor parts. It looks like a radiator. Looks like a radiator now. You'll never believe where I got this from, and hopefully it's the right one. It says radiator Ford. It's the part number, even though it says 8N, it's not for an 8N. Well, it is actually. You could use it on all three tractors if you wanted to. It says here Ford 8N. Hopefully, yeah, it should work. It should be fine. The only thing I got a concern about is kind of the bottom little. Well, let's look at it. So anyways, believe it or not, I ordered this off Amazon. Can't believe it myself, but I did. Pretty awesome. You can pretty much get anything on Amazon now. That's pretty crazy. So we got a radiator. We're going to open her up here. Get you on a tripod and see how she looks. Brandy new. Sweet. Alright. Seems to be getting tight for room in this little shed. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. But, I'm just going to have to move some things around, I guess. So this was cheaper from Amazon than buying it from Steiner Tractor, or that Fix That Ford. Still waiting on those spindle parts and bearings and stuff from Fix That Ford. Still haven't got them in yet. It's apparently held up in customs, they say, in Toronto. Like, oh, that's fantastic. Wow, what have they got going on here? That's alright. Got a little concern on that. Oh, it comes with a new cap even. Keep the junk out of it, I guess. And what else do we got here? Well, let's pull her out. We'll put her up on the bench here, and then we'll unpack her and have a look at them. I think this come with new hoses, but well, that's alright. The bottom hose I think is actually fairly new on that tractor, so in the water pump. Let's get the box out of the way here though, and we'll have a look at her. Well, oh geez, I just about took yous out. I do apologize, me and my goofy feet. Here we go. So yeah, that's nice. It's got the actual tube on it now to drain out the bottom instead of spewing all over the operator. Oh, look at that. Wow, that's a lot nicer looking than my old one. So hopefully, sounds like it was pressure tested. Anyways, it can smell like some antifreeze or something in there. Maybe it's a record, I don't know. And then the bottom one, hopefully it's in the right spot. Got a nice drainer on it. Let's flip her up here a little bit maybe and see. Got a leaf on there, that's alright. Yeah. Don't know what that means. It's a number something 20. There's a little number thing on at the top of it here. But it looks pretty good. Let's pop the cap off of here if I can. There we go. Oh, it does have some kind of residue in it. Maybe from sitting or something for a while. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got like a white residue kind of stuff. It looks fairly clean inside, but there's a bit of residue, white stuff on there, so I'll probably run some water through it first, let it filter through, and you know, probably as a cleaner too. I should probably clean it too inside just to say I did, but I'm going to leave this on to keep some of the dirt out. So it'll be a while till we're sticking this feller back on because we got lots of other stuff to do. But let's take it over here to the tractor itself here and have a comparison. Well, I don't have tremendously good light in here, but we'll have to work on that maybe. So I'm just going to look at it here. Seems like the top here is maybe a little off-center to this one, but I don't think that'll make a huge difference. It does have holes in it, it looks like, for the shroud here. I'm going to have to try to get that off. The old one, whenever I drain it here. Yeah, from what I can see, it's not off a lot, but it's off a little bit. It's a little bit more to the Passenger side, we'll say. And that bottom hose looks good there. So, but yeah, she should be all right. It's definitely a lot nicer looking. Looks like the top tank's about the same size, a little different, of course, on the back, but these would have been pressure tested. QC, quality control, okay, it says on it. So there we go, but that one's definitely needing a replace. Holy. So that's good. I think there's a little different in the little drain on this one than the other one. I think the other one's right on the bottom. Somewhere like right here on the bottom. But there is this little hoop thingy there, and I'll show you what that's got to go over. That one's got a nice little hoop to it. Let's have a look at this other one here. Sure is nice having this hood off, but that's where the hoop is here. And that goes right through to put your crank handle through there, right? It gives you that little extra room there. So that's the hoop, but look at how rough this one is. Let's see if we can get a light in behind. There's still some holes. It's pretty plugged up though. But anyway, so but this pin, I'm gonna have to order this pin that's in here for sure. That pin way in there. Oh, this is really bad. That thing really moves a lot. I don't know if I can show you too well. We're losing our light here, so. But if you grab the radius rod, she's got like a whole pile of play to it. It's kind of scary actually, how much she's got there. So it's kind of making me a little leery of taking this thing apart because it's got to kind of rest on this a bit too, right? So when I take that apart, it might just kind of go whoof and fall on me. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be all right, but we got her kind of supported in the middle there, sort of, and then back just about where I'm going to split it. But I'm not sure if I should be taking the starter off too or not. Might make it a little easier to separate because it's well, you guys know the starter and these things are kind of weird. So wow, that really moved a lot there. There's a bushing in the pin there, and you can see how. Let's see if I can get you right down in there, if that'll stay there. You can see how much wore out that is. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So I think I'm gonna do, when I get the radiator off, I'm gonna do all that too. Get that pin out of there hopefully, and need more hands. Get the pin out of there and put a new bushing into it too. So. But yeah, these spindles, they're bad too. Of course, you know I can't do it right now, but there's a lot of gap on these, like really bad. Holy cow. And these, of course, are, in these fittings here, they're real bad there too. But it's this one here, the bushing in there, I'm really kind of concerned about. But yeah, this one, let's see here. Yeah, it's got the drain kind of on the front corner here. That's a little different. That'll be I'll probably just bust the hose off here and drain her that way, because I'll end up probably wrecking that thing trying to get that valve open, if that valve even works. So, but she should still have some fluid in her and stuff. Yeah, it's up pretty good. It's not using any, so the head gasket must be all right, which is good. But I'm almost thinking I should be changing that pin in there before I drop the front of this thing, but should be interesting. I probably should get another support maybe under the front here too, you know, because I got her kind of, normally it's supposed to sit on the front wheels and you jack up near the back more, but this was so floppy. I'm worried about it kind of flopping and the whole thing falling, right? So another thing that might not be bad is maybe get in here with the the loader, I could probably get above here with a loader or something just to hold it up until I can get her, you know, I strap it up, and if it's going to let go, that'll fall into the straps and then it won't do anything. But look at how much oil's leaked out of here too now, and it's just been sitting here. It's around this gasket, so that's another thing I'll have to probably tear off and put the new gasket under that and stop that from leaking. Holy jumping, and these are just like a felt thing in there. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. But for some reason there's no gasket here or something. I don't know. Don't know what's going on there, but then you got all your gear cases and all that stuff, and what's going to be under there? Let's have to look under the cap here. That should show us a little bit. Yeah, see, there's all your shifter stuff, so I don't know if that'll just pop right off with the top cover. I guess it probably would. And yeah, I think that just sits in there. There's like a little, hang on, you guys can't even see. It's hard to get you down there when it's so dark like this. There's a little shifter thing. I think it just goes in that little shifter thing there, and that would just probably pull right out, and you shouldn't have much worry about it. There's a big spring under there though. That's interesting. Yeah. And then what's under this cover? I don't know. Something must go up underneath there too. So I don't know if you should take it off in stages, like take the top off here first. That'll separate these things. I can put a new felt seal or something in them, cramp that down real good, and take this top one off and get that seal fixed under there too. I'll probably just clean it off and use some of that gasket goop. I like it, works really good. But anyways, one of these days we're gonna split this. I gotta kind of work up to it, I guess, and then figure out, hopefully this doesn't fall apart on me and fall down. That would just be terrible. Unless it fell over and crushed the engine, I don't think it's gonna hurt much. There should be a lot more of the weight back here at the back rather than the front, but I'm just worried about this thing kind of collapsing weird and breaking or something, and then she's fair game to wherever it wants to go. Because if I let this down, I let this jack down a bit here. Uh-oh. Look at how much that sags. That sagged like a lot until that pin finally binds up in there. Look where these are sitting now. Let's see. Holy cow, there's a lot of play in that. Oh, it just totally wore right out. Oh. It's a good thing I got a good jack, because that thing hadn't moved. But I don't exactly know where everything's going to have to sit yet, because this is so floppy. Where's level, if you want to know, what I'm thinking, like how far up do I come? One thing after another, eh? I should probably fix that pin, but do that fairly soon. But anyways, there we go. A little update for you on that. Radiator's in, sweet. I can probably get it off soon, actually. And then the hood should fit a little better under it, because somebody bent this thing somewhere here. Like, geez, the neck is definitely, hang on a sec, the neck's definitely been hit. So they probably dropped something on it. See how crooked it is? Kind of hard to see, but it's definitely facing forwards. So, but anyways, get on there, stinker. Might clean up that cap, sandblast it, and repaint it too, make it look a little better. But yep, there we go. So just a little update. We got some parts in. Not the parts I was really wanting, but we're gonna have to buy more parts, and you can actually get the clutch kit on there. Comes with the pilot bearing, the throwout bearing, the clutch disc, and the release plate, I think it's called. Comes with all that stuff and the alignment tool for aligning everything. Like cheap, like really cheap. I'm gonna look that up right now. Give me a sec here. Good old Amazon. But I wanted to wait until I got it apart. Okay, come on now. They released a new, oh my goodness, a new update for the iPhone, and it's been really bad for like battery life stuff. My battery is just getting caked like every day. I'm like charging it like 3 times a day now. Okay, let's go, hang on a sec here. Let's go to Amazon.ca and look up Ford 2N, just 2N. And it'll bring up a bunch of stuff. And I should just refine it to clutch, maybe I'll do that. But I can't believe how much stuff is on here for the Ford stuff. It's amazing. For 2N. Well, if you spelt it right. Okay, Ford 2N clutch. There it is there. $171.85 Canadian. And it's free shipping. Monday, September 28th, if I got it now. So, let me just open this up here. And let's get you around here. And we'll show you this thing. Yeah. So, oh geez, hang on. I gotta turn this around so I know what you're looking at. There we go. So there's the clutch. So yeah, that comes with complete replacement. Comes with the 2 bearings. Where's the description? Is there one? I don't know if there's going to be a description here, but anyways, you can see the picture. So it comes with the clutch plates, or like the discs, and the this guy here, and the 2 bearings and the line-up tool. So that's pretty good. That's way cheaper than getting it from the States, that's for sure. So I'll probably go with that, but like I say, I wanted to get the other one apart first. Then I got to figure out what seal or whatever it is leaking inside behind all this. Well, sorry, it would be technically in front of all this. So there'll be, let's think here. There'll be this clutch, which gets attached to the tractor, and then it'll run a shaft through to the Sherman, through, I think there's a wall in there that there's probably a seal or something, or it's missing, or it's gone, that seals that shaft going to the wet side of the transmission. So something's in there leaking. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll have to figure it out. And that's that. So we got some parts to do, but I want to soon get that thing pulled apart there and see what else I'm going to need in there. I'm really curious what's leaking. It's really driving me nuts because it's leaked a lot. And it seemed to got a lot worse after plowing. So something's wore out, or seal, or there's no seal. It's maybe wore it right out and there's nothing left. I presume there'll be some sort of bearing in there too, but I don't know yet until I get in there. I just hope I don't have to kind of dig through into the actual like transmission gear area back in there to figure this out. Holy cow, I don't know if I want to get into it that far. I do have a guy I know that could probably do that if I could get that rear end to him somehow. I'd have to try to get it loaded onto a trailer or something and then take it to him if I can't kind of do it, and I'm sure he'd be able to do it for me. He's a extreme mechanic, we'll say. He's really good. But yeah, so anyways, that's it for today. Just want to show you that radiator stuff and show you the update. And there's freaking mosquitoes out. Can you believe that? Actually biting me. You little rat. Man. Going to try me again. Oh, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Where are you now? Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah, you didn't like that. Fried the little wings off him, and then you get no more airborne for him. So there we go. Toasted him probably too. That'd be pretty hot. But anyways, yeah, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and we'll see you when we start probably dismantling this thing. I probably should take that starter off too, I think. It'd probably make it a little bit easier for splitting. But that means that I'm going to have to drain the radiator out and the block out, because I can't show you now because it's pitch black out there now. But there is a drain plug on the side of the block that probably hasn't opened since probably day one. And it probably won't open, or it'll be plugged or something. So, oh my gosh, there's another one. Oh, you're going to get fried too. But anyways, we'll catch you all later. Thanks again for watching. You guys have a good day.